disintegrates in front of you.
Erebus walks back up and says, "I'm sorry about your child."
Erebus, if I was not already in a good mood before this morning, you too would end up in that ash pile.
Yes, yes. Let's get going.
I will bonus action go back to sleep.
That's a bonus action? Shit, that's not a full action.
Bonus action.
Alright, so with that, just making... Yeah, okay. Interesting point. Yeah. Yeah, interesting point. In the pile of ash, you see a glint, Volric.
I pick it up, because I better get something from this fucker.
It's the ruby, it's back.
Oh my god.
Try it.
I pick up...
No, don't try it.
You never know what you might get. It could be like one of those gotchas.
One of those gotcha. You know what? I'm gonna save it for now.
It's like a frag grenade. You just throw it in and damage is done.
Hit it 3 times and throw it. Oh well, hit it twice and then throw it the third time.
And then throw it, you see? Smart thinking.
Yeah.
But we'll regroup with the others and then I'll say to Dottie and Scrags, nothing up that way.
It's like search for the Holy Grail, Monty Python. Throw it, try. What is it? Hold it for 3. Not to 4. Certainly not to 5. 6 is out of the question.
Be right out.
And
Holy hand grenade.
There we go.
Antioch.
Yeah, Antioch.
Oh jeez. So you guys make your way back down the stairs. And as you get down towards, so you get back down to the hallway, and as you make your way, I'm gonna send you guys. I get everybody actually back onto that same map again. I forgot that you guys aren't all on the same map right now.
Oh, I was like, where are they?
Boom and boom. Everybody should be in the right spot together now. Done. So looking back down this hallway, you get towards the end of this hallway, and you see a set of double doors to your right hand side, but you also see a short corridor that gets to what looks to be another golden railed stairwell that can ascend. So you can actually climb up a stairwell if you wanted to here to your left, or look there's some double doors to your right as well.
Dottie, where do you remember the hag being?
So Dottie will try to point as best as she can. Since
So what direction?
caffeine did not see.
Was it in a tower that we had to go upstairs to, or was it already on a balcony that we could go to?
You don't know? This is a part of the palace you haven't seen or don't necessarily connect to.
Dottie would just say, I mean, it seemed bigger than like a tower, but
I go for the doors.
I'm looking at the wrong map.
We've seen a few towers, Dottie. Which one?
so
Alright, so where we all are, just so you guys can all see the same stuff. There's a door in... oh, I'm sorry, there's not a door there. My apologies. I am on the wrong map. Let me solve that. Ha! Okay, now that makes more sense. So you get, so there is a door there where Volric is. Volric, go ahead and roll a perception check.
Why do I keep closing down my fucking character sheet, dude?
Pop it open. Have it open as a separate tab.
Word of advice. I know. Word of advice, kids. Don't close your character sheet, because you will 100% be using it
all the time.
Fuck! 10.
All right, so with a 10, it's not hard to see because it's kind of prominent. It's just whether or not you actually thought to look for it, and you just barely kind of did because the doors are locked. They won't open. It's like, oh, you kind of look around, and you do see kind of this bronze bust of a lion's head above the door.
No. We'll save that one for later, as I then move up the stairs.
Okay.
Just bonk.
The rest of you guys following?
As I, like,
Okay, so moving your way up the stairs, it's going to bring all of our lovely tokens to the right to the where I was looking at beforehand because I was getting distracted by technology. Let's see here.
technology.
Okay, there we go. Boom, boom, and let's bring the rest of your crew there too. That is all y'all's. And go all the way up to there. Cool. That'll work just fine.
Downstairs, correct?
The hag was...
No.
Well, you don't know.
Or
Dottie, you know the
Well,
the hag was
described
higher
all
up. Was elevated, was higher.
Off,
Yeah.
yeah, off the board, they were in a room, definitely that was seemed to be connected towards the towers.
So,
So that's just off the board, though. I
Yeah.
know that.
you're absolutely right.
Not
So,
even really.
fair enough. Top of the stairwell that you get to, the spiral staircase with the golden handrail with Scrags going all the way up the gold rail like you did in previous towers. You guys see as you reach the top here, there are double doors directly to the top of the stairs, but there's also, as you kind of get out into this open space, you see a corridor kind of above the corridor you just walked down, and a set of double doors at that end. Also, with another lion bust above it.
Are they both lion busts?
Yes.
Motherfucker! Right. Volric literally just mumbles motherfucker like I did. And then he's like, we need to get back that crown to the lion.
It's time to go back.
I jumped down the stairs.
Okay, I'll give him chase, because the corridor that you see there does also turn to the right.
Oh shit. Ooh, hold on.
I can scout ahead.
Sure.
First.
Alright, so you look down that corridor, kind of step out there and look down a corridor about the same distance as the one you just walked down in the lower level. And at the end, you do see another set of double doors with a little opening to the left-hand side as well.
Oh gosh. This maze. Do I hear anything down any direction?
Roll a perception check.
Come on, expertise in perception. Help me out. 28.
28, that's a nat 20. Gotta love those when they happen. Nicely done. So, that is, I'm looking at, with a 28. Yeah, you do. No, you don't. Never mind. Well, you hear...
Oh gosh.
With a 28, you kind of are starting to get used to the sense of hearing your voice echo off the sides of the walls. But as you're down this space, you kind of get this sense, and you also kind of get this whiff of not interior dusty air like you kind of realized is inside the space, but more open air. And you feel like your voice goes. It doesn't just simply echo down this hall. I mean, it echoes a little bit of a distance, but it actually has a place for your voice to go. It doesn't just come back at you from the other end of the hallway.
Slay.
So there's an opening, is what you're saying?
That's what it sure feels like, yes.
Alright, then I'm gonna go down and
Alright.
check this other, oh goodness.
And and so as you get down to the end of that hallway, rest of the party following? Because Erebus goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the rest of you guys...
Erebus would go, and then I would have jumped down, so I would have came back up, so I'll probably be like, somewhere in the back.
Makes sense to me. So Erebus, you do see the double doors immediately in front of you, but as you look to your left, you see the hallway that was there is it's almost like it's been torn up completely apart, and you see this vine that's just kind of slapped down there.
Real quick, I actually have to leave, but
Yeah.
just catch you guys next week.
Now, Dottie, is there anything in particular you would want me to have Dottie do in your absence?
In case of combat, fire, and then just keeping tabs on where the hag's room was for the party.
All right, so that's what we'll have you take care of then. So thank you very much for joining. We will see you again next week.
Yeah, see you.
And actually, we'll see you on Friday for your game too.
Next week,
Yeah.
models.
Bye.
Beauty. All right, so carrying on, you get to this end. Which way do you go, Erebus? Which way do you lead your party? Do you lead them?
Can I just go up to this plant and real quick? Is it in stasis like the other things, or no?
Well, you look down kind of across the edge, and you do see that there is what you're looking at right now is the beanstalk that is holding aloft that tower that Valric had already explored. The vine looks like the exact same kind of vine that was kind of wreathing the cake down below. So it looks familiar, and it is holding up a tower.
Yeah, which is impressive. And it's not like I can move it though. Like if I tried to pick up the leaf, it moves, or is it in stasis like everything else?
It is in stasis. That's a great question. It is in stasis at this point.
I suppose I will. How is the beanstalk I'll go out to the edge, and is this beanstalk bigger than everything else?
Oh, very definitely. It is it's like 5 or 6 hand. It looks like 5 or 6 large vine-like hands that have kind of wrapped around the base of this tower that is easily 20 feet above where it should be, and then the tower being tilted by the hold of this hand, kind of like holding it, holding it like this.
If I look up, is the beanstalk is there an end to it? Is it going into the clouds?
No, it doesn't go all the way up into the clouds. It does just kind of wreath around to the just gripping the tower and holding it there. The tower is about 80 feet tall itself.
Alright, I guess I'll come back and tell everybody this beanstalk is really big. And I guess go through the door.
Okay, so you go back to open up the door then. And in that space, because the door is not locked in this one, you happily open up the door, and inside this space,
It's a hallway.
There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so inside this space, you see a kind of a small hallway. 4 3-foot oak, 3-foot square oak panels are mounted along the wall on the side that's on your left-hand side, and each panel seems to have a hinged hatch attached to a wooden handle. But aside from that, you're right. It's just a hallway with another set of doors on the other end. And Valric and Scrags and Dottie are with you. And actually, so is Winky. So is Hushknife.
Hushknife. Hushknife.
Actually, I'm gonna check something else here real quick.
My husband.
Nope. Yeah. That's right. So, you can walk through the space. You can potentially try to open up the hatches. What do you want to do?
Yeah, let's just open it.
All right. And so you open up the first hatch,
Sure.
and as you open up a hatch, it's a disgusting view. This head, disembodied, just this head of a bugbear, not a cyclops, but a bugbear.
Oh.
That just as you open up the door, just kind of look like, yeah.
I close it. Well,
Erebus! And then I open it.
Yeah!
Is there anything else in that room?
Just these 4 cabinets, and you've only opened the one so far.
I take the head.
Yeah!
Ulrich, what are you going to do with that head?
The blind dog needs some food.
Yeah!
See, he agrees.
Well,
Winky!
alright. I don't
I
know
call
if
out to
feeding
the dog.
him. I mean, I don't really care, honestly.
I call out to the dog, and I'm like,
Yeah, sorry,
Winky!
backtrack one step. The head doesn't move out. You can't pull it out.
Oh.
For fuck's sake. I punch it. Why is everything in this thing fucking in stasis?
Is it still making the sound, or is it in stasis?
It says it once inside this space, or inside the door, and every time you open the door, it says it again.
I'm gonna open up this one then, if Erebus is standing in front of the other one.
Okay, so the next one this one you open up, and what you see in this one is the head of a harpy in this one, and it goes bah.
Heads, huh?
Oh my god, it's Skabatha.
I'm gonna look away and open up the one right here.
Okay,
Second one.
that is so. Hang on? Did you open up the second one, Valric, or did I miss something?
He went to the
No.
third, but
I went to the third one.
Okay, well
but
then that's fine. It's not going to make much of a difference. This one is when you open up, it's got a redder skin, long ears on it, hobgoblin head that goes, gah.
Skabatha. Yeah, we're not spelling that out. We could all see where this is heading off to, and names have power and all that there bullshit, so we're not doing that. No.
There is still one more cupboard left unopened.
Erebus, look at me. Look at us. I point to us and the harpy head. We're not doing it.
I kinda wanna. What's the worst that could happen?
Why am I around these people? Why am I here?
I flip it open.
Last one is a large rounded ogre head that says, bah.
Skabatha? Skabatha, I guess? I guess that makes sense. And that's all of them.
That's
right?
all of them.
I close it.
But to be fair, we didn't do it in order. Oh shit.
So it goes. The harpy did ska, right?
No, the harpy did bah.
I thought the ogre did ba.
You go back and double check the doors. You get the bugbear kind of going in order. The bugbear goes, yeah. The harpy goes, bah. The hobgoblin goes, gah. The ogre goes, bah.
Skabatha.
What does the fox say? Ding, 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 ding.
What do the heads say? Skabatha.
You have not heard a ska or a tha.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kick down this fucking door.
All right, you kick down the door. And inside this space, scroll, you see this hallway has a sunken floor that's kind of been filled about 3 feet deep with dark water. You do see lanterns kind of lighting this corridor, this space, hanging from the ceiling about 30 feet above you by short chains, roughly evenly 10 feet apart from each other. You see, the whole effect in here is like eerie ghost-like reflections that come off of the water as you're looking in here. As you take in this scene, an empty sailboat drifts into view from farther down the hall and makes its way towards you.
Arrow drawn.
I'm gonna try and figure this out.
I have seen it too many times to know this is not going to go in the right direction.
You do see, on the left-hand side, more doorways down this corridor. And you get the sense that really this corridor is designed so that you could use the sailboat to get to these doors.
I will pop on a little sailboat then.
Alright.
And go to the first door.
Erebus, you're staying behind to try to figure out the heads.
I mean, if he's getting... How big's the sailboat?
The sailboat is big enough that you would be able to get the 3 of you guys in there at once. The 4 of you guys probably. You'd have to probably leave somebody behind. It would be pretty tight.
Scraggles, do you
Oh,
want
you know what? Scratch that. You can get them all in there. It would be tight, but you could get them all in there, yeah.
Scraggles, do you want to come with me, or do you want to stay with Erebus and play around the heads? You are muted.
I want to play with some heads.
So you're going to keep on playing with the doors?
Yeah.
Hey, Scrags, could you roll me a history check?
I could certainly try. Do I have any chance of giving myself guidance? Oh, shit.
I don't think you need it. I think because of your deep connection with Zybilna to begin with, and your recognition of other Fey-like creatures that are connected to that history and that lineage. In fact, you've even mentioned it to the rest of the party in the past. The name Baba Yaga seems familiar to you.
Oh, no. I will sigh to everyone.
Erebus is like looking at the heads. What could it make? Yaba.
I've heard of something called Baba Yaga. Erebus, have you ever heard of the stories?
That's actually quite smart, Scrags. And
the house on legs that goes around the place.
I need the chat to roll something for me here real quick. Hey chat, I want your help if you don't mind, please. Could you just roll a d20 for me? See how it's on the screen? Just type exclamation mark roll20, no spaces, and tell me. Okay, cool. That's what I needed to know. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate you, Conical Coffee. Okay.
She usually eats things. Baba Yaga. If I'm not mistaken.
What are you guys doing? Volric's in a boat, right? Are you
I am in the boat.
pushing off, or are you waiting for everybody else to join?
I had asked, like, what do you want to do? And they stated they want to play around with some heads. So
Hey,
Balrog
can you
was
judge
like,
me for
okay.
wanting head?
And, yeah, because they're disembodied, actually. So I will judge you immensely. And I will sail down to the second one.
I'm gonna say Hush Knife is gonna go with you.
Oh, boyfriends!
But the Black Dog stays with Erebus.
Yeah, fucking of course it is. I'm the nicest thing to it, and it still treats me like absolutely.
And so you're gonna go down to the far door here? You're going down to this one right here? And you're gonna open it? Okay, so this is all happening while you guys are discussing the head cabinets. As you open up this door, you see immediately your face is just pounded with the stench of maggots and flies. The flies that are buzzing madly around this chamber. You see 8 cradles there, with just covered with filth. Lashed to each of the cradles, you see this 3-foot-long curved wooden pole with a mobile consisting of 3 ornaments dangling above the cradles. Each one seems to be this kind of triangular piece of white wood. You read Elvish? ?
I think I know Sylvan, not Elvish.
Okay.
But we'll soon see.
It's in a script you don't understand, then. But it just stinks in this space.
Where do I see my languages?
Bottom left-hand corner of your sheet. It's in your proficiencies.
Well, then I apparently don't speak common either, if that's the case.
Oh, you have got it written in. Okay, so yeah. Let's see here. Air Genasi. Makes sense that common, obviously common. You're a ranger, so how many languages do you get with that?
Sylvan. I have got Gnomish, I have got Sylvan. I get 1 from my background, which I chose Primordial.
Okay.
From the Air Genasi staff. And common, there was 1 more and I can't remember. But I don't think it was Elvish, so...
Okay. We'll go with that. I appreciate the honesty on that one too. So, there's script above them, and as you kind of get past the stink, kind of your eyes watering from it, from the moldy refuse decomposition-y smell that you're getting in this space. You look a little bit better at these cradles, and every once in a while you see some skinny, spindly hands kind of like reaching out for the mobile. From a variety of the cradles.
Hush. I look over to the lad who's with me.
Hush Knife, yes. And he's like, yeah?
Do you think you'll be able to get one of your daggers to knock one of those mobiles down?
Maybe. Why? Is the mobile dangerous?
We'll soon see.
Okay. And he starts kind of pulling him out. Scrags and Erevis, while this is happening, what are you guys doing?
If as soon as he said Baba Yaga, I would be like, oh yeah, and I'll try and I'll start doing it unless he stops me.
You gonna stop him?
Am I gonna stop him?
Yeah, are you gonna stop him?
Nope.
I don't think Dottie would either.
Yaga.
Yeah, and you open up the doors and you get Ba.
I think it's
Ga.
2, 4, 1, 3 is the code.
Yes, it is. You got it. Just bear with me one moment. Okay. Just looking at a couple things here real quick. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, here we go. Okay. So, as you step in to your space and have a little bit of, I should say, Hush Knife is tossing a knife in. So Hush Knife pulls out one of his daggers. He does a little bit of a toss. Here, chat, why don't you tell me how well he hits? So chat, go ahead and roll a d20 for me again. I'll add onto it Hush Knife's mod. Let's see what we get. There it is. Dak rolling a 17. Totally hits the one arm of one of the mobiles, and the mobile comes crashing down on top of the crib. The creature that is in it reaches up, spindly arms and all, and grabs it and seems to moan out in frustration and starts tearing apart the mobile. You guys open up the doors, and you hear ba, ba, ya, ga from all the heads. And for a brief moment, your eyes start to kind of cloud over and turn white for a brief moment. And you feel everything, you feel your whole body as if it's being sucked into a central spot beside one of these cabinets that these heads are in. And it's like, it's this sickening, your bones don't crunch or anything. It just like feels like your consciousness has just been like vacuumed into this spot, and then poof, your vision comes back to you once again, but you're not in the same space anymore. You guys have been teleported to a completely different space.
Blink Dog are with us.
As you look around, you do see Dottie, you do see the Blink Dog, and you also see a study where there is a wall that has been blown out the back end of it, splinters of wood and paper strewn all about, and looking out that hole, you could see this knight with a helm that's got a feathery feathery ornaments on it, a large mustache, shield and sword, blown backwards through the wall in stasis. And you are back. Dottie immediately recognizes this. Oh shit! And you guys all kind of quickly turn around. You see all four of yourselves: Scrags, Erebus, Blink Dog, and Dottie, and Skabatha Nightshade.
Fucking do it.
I'm already attacking.
All right, you do your attack. Let's roll some initiative. Volric, unfortunately, you're not in this initiative. So let's get her going. Let's get you guys all in the right spots first.
Are you letting me take that attack, or are you just saying roll initiative?
We're gonna roll initiative because she's already ready for you. Let's see here.
Dottie did kind of reveal themselves like 20 minutes ago.
Sure.
Yes, all true. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. And we're going to do... Oh, come on. That, and let's do this. There.
I will say, we're level 6. I've never seen so few magic items in any game in my life.
Right?
Either we've skipped everything,
you have skipped a few
or
things.
There's literally no magic items. I have a feeling that you gave us some magic items because you're like, oh shit, no one has gotten anything in this campaign yet.
Well, that gold spinning dude out in Thither, he was the guy who was supposed to give you a whole bunch of magical things. You did go back, but the only reason you went back to him is because I tornadoed you back to him. So, yeah, that's the thing.
I mean, yeah.
All right, so we might only get one round of combat in for this today, guys, but let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
This guy here.
He is the knight that's been blown out the side of the wall. And he is in stasis. And then let's get your Blink Dog in here as well, shall we? Blink Dog. Hello there, Blinky. I didn't need that button. I just needed to go like
Now
that.
he's Erebus the Shy? I thought he was Erebus the something.
He's been Erebus multiple things.
I am Erebus the Shy. So far, that is all you have ever known of us.
That is true.
Bollocks.
Erebus, Scrags, Skabatha, Winky, and Dottie is the only one that's missing, so I'll get Dottie in here. Ding, 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 ding.
If you saw something else, that was out of character.
Let's see here. Dottie's initiative. Boom. Let's get her in. Descending. order. There we go. Okay, so it's going to be Erebus and Scrags are going to be up first. You guys immediately see Skabatha. Go ahead. Erebus, you're first. What do you can do your attack first because you had wicked awesome initiative, so get her done.
Alright, I'm gonna try and hit her. But I'm also gonna say... I'm gonna say... Hello again. Mind telling us where that... that cauldron is? And attack. 23 to hit.
23 is gonna hit.
For 34 damage.
Alright. 34 damage. Jeez, man. Okay.
And then...
That I should never have given you that brand. That's all there is to it. 34 damage to Skabatha, who's already seen your brand often.
Action and get to there.
Okay. Awesome. That brings us now to Scrags.
I think we have no choice, but I'm going to move up next to her. Action. I am going to cast a spell. Does she want to do anything?
She can't. Well, I mean, depends on the spell.
I cast a spell. Is she going to try to counterspell me?
Oh, you don't see that.
I don't see what.
You don't see her respond to you in any sort of way, depending on the spell. Like, what's the spell?
Oh, the spell is silence.
Oh, okay. So there's a. There isn't a saving throw for that. You just do it.
Yeah.
Isn't? Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is if she wants the counter spell, because there's times
Okay.
where you say, "Oh, I cast this spell," and then the DM says, "Okay, I counter spell," and you're like,
Yeah,
"For
nope.
fuck's sake!" But I told you in advance. Okay, so I'm casting silence on her, so that's a 20-foot radius, I think. Let me just pull it up here.
20-foot radius on her.
No, I can point at where I want it to be, so I'm going to... Oh, I'm making sure that she cannot get out of this, is what I'm doing. Oh, it's the whole room.
It is.
Yeah, I'm doing the whole room.
All right, the
Screw
whole
that.
room is silenced.
Bonus action. I'm going to... that's an action. Bollocks. Okay, bonus action. Nothing. That's my turn.
All right, so that is your turn, and it is all of you guys suddenly. It just goes dead silent into space. You can't hear, see, or do anything with that. It is just
So I have
dead
my dagger
silent.
out.
Okay, I can no longer...
Me and
do
Hush are just having like a
nimble.
lovely little combo. Just like, you know, being like, so they've all disappeared. How are you doing?
You are silent for some reason in my stream. I don't know why. Can you say something again there, Volric?
Bing bong.
Oh, no, you're good.
Bing, bong,
You're good. Never mind, we're good.
bing, Bing bong, bingly bong.
All right, so that brings us now to Skabatha, who is going to... She's going to try something. I need to read this.
Hard.
Hang on.
I believe she's in a lot of trouble.
Okay, so... Okay, see, okay. Hang on, I gotta look something up here real quick, because I wasn't expecting you to go find Skabatha so quickly. I gotta look something up real quick, so just bear with me. I want to find... I can't spell. I can't find it. Jeepers. Okay, hang on. Oh, it's because I can't spell it. That's why. Okay, here we go. Nope, let's try. That's the one. All right, that'll work. That'll work great. She looks to you, Aravis. Scrags, you're immediately beside her though too. So she looks to you and says, "Where's my rocking horse?" And then immediately you see her whole form kind of, the hunch of her back seems to expand and extend, and she stretches out beyond the limits of the doll clothes she's wearing, and you see this massive horn start to protrude from her head as she turns into this massive Triceratops.
She's casting a spell.
She is.
Is it verbal?
She can't.
It's,
in silence.
She might
oh
be
yeah,
able to, if it's not
you see her
verbal.
mouthing at you, but she is able to do this. Actually, let me double check that. Let me double check that. Hang on one sec. I agree with you. I better double check that.
If it only has material and somatics, she can do it.
Yeah, if
Okay,
it's
hang
verbal. It's just rare to find a spell with no verbal.
Nope, you're right. You're absolutely right. She can't do that. Okay, new idea. Totally forgot about the silence. Let's do this. Let's try.
Is silence a concentration spell?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But it works both ways because Dottie can't cast spells either unless she
That's
gets out of the room.
True. Wow, how to make it
And
hard
no
on this
one
guy.
knows.
Yeah, I can't cast Booming Blade.
Yep. Because it
Okay.
requires a verbal.
Yeah, no, she's not going to be able to do that, so she's just going to end up having to claw at you. So, let's
Yeah.
get yeah, that's what she has to do. Go
I'm in
ahead, chat.
trouble.
You're right. Go ahead, chat. Let's see what she does for her attacks. I'll do one, you guys do another. So, okay, Conical, hang on, who did that? Conical Coffee just said, no, I'm going to make you fail, so my last roll doesn't count. The Dax roll, on the other hand, is going to count. It's a 14 plus stuff. It's a 21 to hit on the first attack, but
Thanks,
Conical canceled the other one. So,
Nice.
But what was the other one?
well, it wouldn't have mattered. It canceled. But yeah, Dax roll is one that does count though. So it's a 21 to hit you, Scrags,
That's a hit.
and so that is yep. You take as the claw rakes across your face. You take 20 points of poisoning damage.
Jeez. Wow, I need to roll 10 plus.
Yeah, you do. On your con save.
Ooh, I'm okay.
You're good. You keep the silent spell up. That does bring us to Dottie, who is like she told me to do
Does
fiery
Samantha
things.
wanna move at all?
Skebatha can't. She's got Scrags right beside her. So she can't, unfortunately. We're gonna go now to Dottie, who is she said fire stuff. So let's throw some fire stuff at her that she can actually do. Verbal somatic. Okay.
She'll have to move away.
Verbal somatic.
Leave this area.
And
There's only like 4 or 5 spells in the game that are.
verbal somatic. Yeah, she is not going to be able to do a lot here. I'm looking. Nope, she can't do that either. She might be screwed.
She has previously seen me cast silence, so she has an idea about silence.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find a
So
spell
whether
she
she
could
has-
actually do.
Could she not use her movement to get out of the room and then cast whatever spell?
Does she have a subtle?
There is no space that she
Minimum.
can get to without falling out into the void. She doesn't have fly anymore.
Does she have subtle spell as a sorcerer?
Oh, there's a thought.
Because if she does, she doesn't need any verbal.
Yeah.
She does not. She's got quickened and she's got twinned, but not subtle. Nice call.
Sorry.
Not this case.
God damn it, Donnie!
Okay, so if that's the case, she's familiar with this, with you having done this before. She is just going to. No,
Charge.
the only way she's going to feel like she's going to be of any sort of use here is if she casts fly again. So she's going to do that. and she's gonna fly out outside, so that she has a chance to do something. So she is now flying. The Blink Dog, on the other hand, sees Erebus attack Skabatha, and so is going to close the gap too. And do a quick attack. It's gnarling and gnashing its teeth, but you can't hear it. So hello, Blinky. What do you do? That's the wrong sheet. Let's try the correct sheet. Hello, Blinky. Blinky is going to try and attack Skabatha. With... That's a nice hit. That I'm pretty certain that does hit Skabatha too, doesn't it? Oh no, that's her armor class. It just hits. It takes a little bit of a chunk out of Skabatha. That is my... And then that ends Winky's turn. It's at this point in time, Erebus, you hear just over your shoulder in the corner of the room that you're in, as some long blackened fingers kind of reach over your shoulder and grab you around the shoulders. You hear in your ear a whisper. Hello, dearie.
Do I hear them, or are they silent?
Oh, that's a good point. You just feel the fingers. Man! You just feel the fingers, and you look over your shoulder, and right smack up against your face is the face of Bitter End.
Okay.
Endelyn Moongrave. Back from the grave.
Oh, no.
And she...
You'll see Erebus mouth, one moment, we need to kill the one that actually dies.
Let's see here.
Sorry, ignore that.
She's just gonna lash at you.
Alright.
So go ahead, chat. Let's see if another one goes.
I have 17 AC.
Alright. I'm actually just gonna roll this out because apparently the buffering's gotten bad again. Let's see here. We're looking at... You have a 17 AC. That is not gonna hit then. Let's try it one more time, because she gets 2 tries. Does a 23 hit?
It does. I'm gonna uncanny dodge it.
Alright. She's going to... okay, so then 16 psychic damage. It is not a physical thing that you can dodge.
Hits you with an attack. It it's not barbarian.
Nonetheless, all right, fine. If it's so, then she lashes you with the this psychic whip, basically, and you feel your head lurched in one direction as she yanks you towards.
She's not on the screen. Where is she?
Oh, she is. That's right. I forgot. She's still on my GM layer. She is right there.
But can she actually do a spell? Is that a spell or is it an attack?
This is an attack. She's going to yank you in that general direction.
Okay.
And that's where we're going to pause today's session.
Okay. She rolled a 2. Okay. That's why she went last.
Yeah, she did. So there we go. That's where we're going to pause for now. So thank you guys very much for... apparently we're buffering again now. I think I figured out why it starts buffering at that time of day. I don't have a great solution, but I'm going to try and solve it nonetheless. But thank you guys very much for joining us today. Let's go find somebody to raid. Let's see who's available to raid right now. I want to see who can raid. Let's see here.
I think I'm in trouble.
Well, there's a bunch of people we could raid right now. There's Crit and Miss, there's Arrow 4, there's Winter's Tales, doing some world building. What do you guys feel? Who do you guys want to raid? There's Mike Moans. Dead Aussie Gamers playing Pathfinder right now. What do you guys want to do?
Raid Pathfinder, maybe.
Sure, let's raid a Pathfinder game then. So, let's see here. How do I want to do this? Where's the right buttons? That's the one right there. Cool. So, we're going to raid Dead Aussie Gamer. which we haven't rated for a while. But quick shout out again to our game. We'll be back here again at 1 p.m. UTC. No, it's not true anymore. It is now time zone changes, so it's actually going to be 12 p.m. UTC, as same as our Friday game. I'll have to update all those screens, but it's going to be on Friday at 12 p.m. UTC, and then we'll see our Adventures of Ala Inn campaign pick up again on Friday at, I believe it's 7:30 now UTC. We'll have to double check that one out. You can, and if you enjoyed what you saw here, please feel free to hit that follow button, use your Twitch subscription, and all that other good stuff. Thank you guys very much for joining us, and we will see you all next week. Peace out, guys.